With a YouTube. I'm chilling. How everybody day going? I'm doing good. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much. I just wanted to stop by and, talk about a little bit, you know. Um, I'm in DVC classes right now. For all those who don't know, it's domestic violence class. And yes, I have completed it. And that's not something to be happy about. I'm not proud to say, oh, I had to take DVC classes, but I am proud to say that I learned a lot from them DVC classes, though. A lot that I never knew. I learned that, you know it it's a lot, like abusing goes far. Like, you don't have to put your hands on nobody to abuse them. I like I learned so much. It's crazy because, like I said again, I'm 27. I'm young, but I'm almost 30, and I've learned a lot in 30 sessions. So in 30 months, I've learned a lot. Like, okay, I'm not gonna hold y'all up though. Before I get into all that, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. Share my video with anybody, you know, with anybody you think, or you feel me, you might have some thought or concern about. Like, if you think they going through some things that I'm about to talk about, please share this video with them, because I literally have like a lot of information on that. And like I said, once again, you know, I was the abuser. Like, I was doing the abusing, and I did not know that. And I had to deal with consequences as far as going to jail. My like That was the worst experience of my life. Like, having to go through that whole process of getting cuffs put on me and all that. Like, you know, how I was looking at it, like, fights happen every day. Like, people never go through this. But God put me through that situation for a reason. God put everybody through situations for a reason. And He never would put us in a situation if He felt we couldn't handle it. Like, He ain't doing nothing to hurt us or harm us. It's just to teach us a lesson. And my lesson was well learned. And okay, so today I'm gonna just basically, just be letting y'all know, like, how to know when you in an abusive relationship. Like, women do it all the time, and men also do it. So it worked both ways. Because it starts from, like, the honeymoon stage, the name calling, then the shoving and the pushing, then the throwing of the objects, or trying to hurt them, like cut them or do stuff like that. Like, just different stuff like that. Like, if if you are in a relationship with someone, and y'all having a conversation, or uh y'all having a disagreement, and y'all can't just sit there and, having a mutual conversation like adults. Like, you don't have to break up or nothing like that, because, if anybody out there in the world can say that they got a perfect relationship, then they don't it ain't gonna last. I feel like every relationship needs to have problems. That's how you grow. Like, that's how you know who's there for you, or who's there just to be around, or if they using you or not. Like, okay, for instance, like my ex is the reason why I had to take the DVC program, because we got into an altercation. And me being me, like I said, I was yelling, screaming, we yelling at each other. I'm like, you know what, I ain't got time for this shit. I get to pushing her, she pushing me. You feel me? Okay. She hit me, I hit her, back and forth, tick from tack. And it just got to a point where, like I said, like things just got out of hand, like way out of hand. Like I was choking her and doing all that. Like, I wasn't really doing it to hurt her, but like I said, like it was just heat of the moment. Like I was mad. She was like getting on my case about something, and I was just mad. Like I really didn't really want to be bothered, but she took me there. And like I said, I had put my hands on her, but I had been putting my hands on her, you know, prior to that happening, that wasn't the first time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, she never, like, really stood up to me and said, like, you know what, this shit not finna happen. You not finna do this. Like, I'm not allowing that. And I just looked at it like, she was letting me do it, so I felt that it was okay. And yeah, my cousin them, called the cops or whatever. I got locked up. I went to jail, went in front of the judge. They gave me an out bond, but there was a consequence. I had to do these classes. And it was no joke. They wasn't playing. Like right now, in in the life we live in, like that's one thing I could tell you they do not play about. Like they do not play about domestic. Like if you catch a domestic case, like that's something you don't want to, like, because the state really don't play about them cases. Like they pick them cases up like immediately because they do not play. Like, no point of putting your hands on nobody if you can't sit there and just talk it out, or y'all walk away, take time, take a break. Agree though, y'all have to agree. Let's take a break, we'll come back. you know but like being in DVC really taught me a lot though. And I could say, like I said, I told y'all, like, yeah, I'm in a relationship, a new relationship. I'm in a different relationship. I'm happy. Um, like I said, every relationship have we got their ups and downs. Um, I'm not perfect. She not perfect, but we both try. And we just every day build to better ourselves. Like we live to learn. Mm, I've been with her for 6 years, 6.5 years. Um, I love her dearly. She got a 7-year old. I love her dearly. That's my heart, you know. Um, y'all gonna meet them soon. Um, I mean, just the tools that I learned is just so. I'm thankful because in my relationship now, like I said, I'm not perfect. I have arguments now, but they're they're very, like I said, mutual. Like we could sit down and talk without putting our hands on each other. Like like we can disagree, and there's no, like there's no animosity or nothing like that. Like I love her dearly. Like she accepted me like for who I am. She didn't judge me. Um, she's she's white. She's 24 years old. She's smart, beautiful, mm, very. motivative. Like she motivate me every day. Like, even it's just the littlest things. Like she don't know. Like, so when she see this, it's gonna be like, what? Like, she ain't never tell me that. I mean, cause I ain't one of them people. I don't just speak up on everything. I sit back and I just absorb. And the little thing, she just motivate me. She just strive for the best. Like I said, she got a little girl, so you feel me. She definitely on her. She on her shit. You feel me. She young and I mean striving and shit. She just make me want to do the same thing. You feel me? It's just shit. I'm to the point where I can't just keep doing that 9 to 5 job, man. Like it's cool. Like, motherfucker can tolerate it if that's all I got to do. But then I look back at it like, damn near I'm always at the house, depending on if they want to put me on the schedule or not. That's not cool. You feel me? So I figured shit, I might as well start my YouTube channel up. But shit, I had an old channel. Y'all can go check it out. Um, Look up my video. Frieda, hip rolling. Frieda, Frieda, hip rolling. Then I got a couple more on there. Like I posted. Y'all go back and people. I mean, go look me up. But that channel was hacked or whatever. Somebody took my password. I ain't had that many videos up, but I had a decent amount up. But yeah, but ladies, fellas, all y'all out there, like I just wanna let y'all know that if you are in a domestic relationship, best thing to do is to leave. If that's not like easy, like if you feel like, oh, you scared something might happen to you, seek help. Like, like reach out to somebody, let somebody know what's going on or whatever. Because to be honest, like I wish that in my past relationships that the women I went out with that did experience domestic on my behalf, I apologize, you know, because that shit was just wrong. That shit bad, like even just as far as like name calling, you feel me? Like like no woman should be called a bitch. You feel me? Like never. Like slut, whore, none of that shit. Like no woman should be called nothing but other than her name. And even for the guys. Guys don't like the bitch word or that all that other shit. That it's just not cool on both ends. Like, it's vice versa. And, you know, like a lot of times us females do egg egg the commotion on, like, when we having problems with our significant others and we see that they don't want to be bothered or we feel like, you feel me, they don't want to be bothered with us, like we start shit, like, we get shit started, and then when our significant other act out in a way that we, you feel me, like what the fuck, like that we not expecting, or act out in a way that we like, you feel me, like I just said, like what, and it's not a good outcome, and everything explode, then it start from the hands and all that, then so Like, let me see. Okay. I mean, I've learned a lot in my class. Like, like, let me see. Even sexually, like, I didn't know, like, okay, say I asked my significant other, like, oh, um, let's have sex, and she agrees. But I ask her, oh, can we have somebody else? And she say no, and I pressure her, and I keep trying to get her to, you feel me, say yeah. That's abuse. I didn't know that, and that's not cool. Cause I would never do that. You feel me? No means no. You feel me? I would never force nobody to do nothing they don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, I'm not forcing you to do it. And like that's what a lot of stuff. Like even like even with as far as like because I know a lot of guys who do this. Like it's a lot of thick women out there. Like younger females. I know it's this generation, like 28. Like this generation, it's a lot of younger women out there that's built like older women. And like they have a lot of older guys food, and then it's like they get with these older guys, and these older guys get to being controlling, dictating what they can do, what they can't do, who you can hang out with, who you can't hang out with, what family you can see, what family you can't see, what family you could talk to, which ones you can't talk to. Then they get to dictate, oh, well, you're not wearing them clothes. You wear these clothes, Like when you get the like when your life is being controlled like that on like that's abuse, you know? Like I learned a lot. Like and even though a lot of little things like, I wasn't doing really, but I mean I might have asked my girl like, oh, babe, what is? And she didn't want to. I was like, come on, babe, what is? Ooh, ooh, you know? And she was like, no, that's not me. I don't want to wear that. Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, that's crazy. Like, But, I don't know. I really wasn't expecting for this video to be that long, y'all. But I really did just want to, like, just stop by and let y'all know, like, like, domestic violence is something that a lot of women should open their eyes up to, especially if you got kids. If there's kids involved, like, I really recommend you reach out for help because I wasn't reaching out for help and I was just going around just you feel me like if my relationship wasn't going my way and I felt like if things wasn't like going how I wanted to go, like I felt the need to you feel me disrespect and cross the line, with the name calling, you know, just putting the female, just putting her down. I was good for doing that, but I didn't know that all that was abuse. But I would never do that. Again, now that I learned, the do's and the don'ts, like I regret it. But I live to learn. Like I said, I'm young. I'm in a new relationship since that incident happened. And, like I said, I've been in my relationship. It's lasted for a whole 6 years. I mean, maybe DVC classes, maybe it's doing some justice, I just want to, shout Melissa and Mark out because those was the instructors or the facilitators that worked with me the whole time I was there. When I first got there, like, I was like, ugh. Like, I was in there, like, was not talking, like, nothing. Like they was not getting nothing out of me, and I just want to thank them because they had patience. Like I was in there with like the nastiest attitude. And it lasted for a long time because I always had that attitude. Like, what am I finna open up to you for? Like, I'm not finna be here forever. Like, I'm finna open up to you and tell you all my business for what? That's how I was thinking when I first got there. And then as time went by, like, good 12 weeks in, it was like, okay, you know, I started opening up, slowly talking, and slowly just, communicating with everybody, like, because it was people in there that was like, not the abusers and was, um, they was not the abusers, they was the abusive. They was a part of abuse. They was getting abused. And I don't know. I just don't agree with none of that. I don't agree with women putting their hands on their significant others. And I don't agree with the significant other putting their hands on other. Period. Like, everybody should just love each other. Period. Like, Like, I'm just a lovable person. Like, I love everybody. I don't even, like, half of the time, I don't even know people. Like, and I could just meet them, and then, like, if they give me, like, give off that good vibe, like, I just love people. Like, like, I don't know. I just, you know, have to start opening up to more, Like, where I come from, like I said, like, it wasn't a lot, to do growing up. So all I knew was the streets, Like, all I knew was that my dad wasn't around, and that my mom had to get the bills paid. We had to make sure we had food. Yeah, my mom worked, but it was like, she couldn't do it all. We had to make sure we had clothes. She had to make sure we had shoes on our feet. She did everything. My mom was my mom and my dad. But I just look at it like, damn, now that I'm older and I look back on things, like, I didn't grow up, wearing Jordans and all that shit, you know. That's that fancy shit. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, that shit that I'm trying to afford. I can't afford that shit. And back then, my mama couldn't afford Jordans and all that shit. I was just wearing regular fucking Nikes, barely that. Probably K-Swiss or some shit, but here and there, probably I don't know, little shit. Like, it was never like Jordans or D Roses or no shit like that. Like, I couldn't get none of that shit. Like, I couldn't afford it. My mom couldn't afford all that shit for us. Like, we didn't have all the name brand clothes and shit. We couldn't wear, like, we couldn't, my mama really, we didn't get all that shit, you feel me? We shopping straight at Walmart or shit here and there. Like, shit, my sister and them was getting clothes from fucking City Trends or some shit like that, little side stories, but it don't matter, shit, because shit, I'm just thankful, shit, I look good, you feel me? I ain't gotta be, you feel me? I'm thankful to be here, you feel me? Because shit, I got family, that that I'm helping right now, you feel me? And it's just like, what am I getting in return? I do shit for the family, and I don't got it. Niggas ask me all the time, like, for shit, and ask me to do shit, but I don't say too much. I don't do too much. I just do it. You feel me? Or whatever. But yeah, anybody. I'm just trying to stick to the topic, but I'm high right now. Anybody out there experiencing domestic violence, please seek help. I'm just saying, because I feel like if I could prevent a lot of people out there from going through domestic, then I would. Like, because I've always said, like, I wanted to have my own, like, business. That's what I want to go back to school for, business. And I want to open up. Like, I got so many things going on for myself that I got, like, notebooks for, like, right now the other notebook is being used for something. And yeah, like, I got notebooks that actually got, like, you feel me, like, plans, you feel me, like, I got goals that I'm trying to reach this year. And with the help of, you feel me, the subscribers and, you feel me, my supporters out there, I mean, I'm willing to do more videos on domestic if that's what my viewers would want to see. If my viewers would rather see me do more videos on domestic, I would, because, like I said, I've seen it, I've been a part of it, like, and it's just something that everybody needs to know. Like, belittling someone and making them feel less of a person does not make you better than them. You feel me? And from them classes, before the classes, I was one of them people. But now I can say, 2019, a new me. And, I'm happy. And my girl's happy. You know, I'm I swear this year I'm gonna do everything in my will, you feel me, to make her feel special. She's did a lot for, like, she's did a lot, like, for real, like, just for me personally, like, just being there for me, going through this whole process of DVC or whatever like that. Like, she didn't have to, do all that. She didn't have to be there. And she was there. And I just want to thank her. Like, helping me pay for the classes and just, you know, helping me get through it. It's just, it means everything to me. Like, man, like, I'm lost for words when it come to her. Like, because I just never expected myself to be, like, for real with somebody that I imagine, like, I can't imagine myself being with, like, like, for real, like, I will go crazy, like, not crazy, like, kill myself, kill her, kill whoever, like, if she was to leave me tomorrow, like, I would be devastated, like, if she was to leave me tomorrow, like, I don't know, like, I just would be celibate because I don't know, she my everything, and it's like, shit, if I can't have my everything, I don't want nothing. So, yeah, baby, I love you so much. I'm probably being all, what do they call it? Where's my lighter? I'm being mushy right now, but yeah, I do love my girl though. I love her to death. Like, she been with me through thick and thin. Like, she was rocking with me through my rough times. Like, for real, for real. Like, I ain't gonna get too deep into what all the rest of the shit I want to talk about. But I'm gonna say that for another video. But y'all stay in tune though. You know, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, share my video. But if y'all want to see me do more videos of DVC, you feel me, of domestic violence, I will, you know. But I'm just trying to wait till I can get this, you feel me, good little 100 subscribers, and then I'm going to start doing different stuff. You feel me? That's all. Don't forget, before y'all leave this video, like,